This is Dee with the Autoimmune Project, and I wanted to go over my supplements that I take every day. I already went over the kefir, that's the probiotic I chose to do, and I make homemade kefir, and some people call it kefir. Um, so I have that every morning, and now I'm going to talk about the supplements I have every morning. I buy mine in powder instead of pill form because the price is so much better on bulk powders. So I'm about out of this. I ordered this on eBay. This is PQQ. I do this every morning. I use, sometimes I'll just add a little water to these in the little glass jars that I bought. But most of the time I just use organic applesauce, organic cinnamon applesauce. I'll just measure out about a teaspoon in a cereal bowl and make a little divot in the center and add my supplements inside the divot, kind of like you would mashed potatoes for gravy. Anyway, I take 25 milligrams of PQQ every morning. And that's the first thing I put in my little applesauce boat. And I just ordered some more of this. I'm going to go to the computer, and this one I got from a gentleman out of California. And the quality seems great. It's a pharmaceutical grade. And it was 1 gram. It was just under $20 for that. And it lasted me, let's see, 5 months, approximate. It's lasted a while. So I decided, after looking at the prices of the pills per month, which is about average $20 a month, I decided to continue with the powder because it's cost effective. Anyhow, I'm going to go to the computer and show you the one I ordered that should be here sometime in the next day or two. Okay, here we are behind the computer. I ordered this from eBay. As you can see, it's coming from Canada. That's who I bought it from. They're in Canada. As you can see, US wise, it's $85.99 for Canadian residents, or $68.59, and that includes the shipping. And what I got was Bio PQQ powder, pure high quality, trademarked, made in Japan, 5 grams this time, so that'll last me a good long while. 250 servings, so that at 20 milligrams, so that's almost a year. And this is what they tout: preserves mitochondria, protects neuro and memory, antioxidant, nootropic. On the Cusack protocol, it also helps with, I guess, bladder issues and things like that, which I didn't have a huge problem with, but a little bit. And that actually has resolved since I started taking it. Even the tiny, because when I would cough or sneeze occasionally, I had a little tiny bit of a problem, but that's totally resolved. So this is working. Now, Bio PQQ is the highest grade, highest quality you can get. It's made by Mitsubishi Gas and Chemical Company in Japan. And their website, I'm actually going to pull that up because that's what behooved me to buy this, is their website about their PQQ and the companies they supply PQQ to. I'm just showing you the pictures on the... That's who makes it. So what I'm purchasing comes straight out of Japan. It's 5 grams of it. And let's see, their website. Actually, if I remember right, these guys were really good. Let me look here. That's when it shipped. They sent me a note. I don't see it right here, but they sent me a note. These people out of British Columbia, Richmond, or no, well, they're in Canada. Let's just put it that way. And I don't see the note, but they actually showed me their package. They took photographs of it, just as they were packaging it, and the finished package that was ready to ship out. They actually sent me that, letting me, updating me, letting me know where it was at and all that. Anyway, that's the price I paid for it, 5 grams. That's way cheaper than 5 grams of this stuff, yeah, in pill form. But BioPQQ, this is their website. And 3 pillars to brain health. So this helps with a lot of different things. It helps with brain function, and all kinds of stuff. Nerve growth. They do have a YouTube video on it. Anyway, they supply... Now, you'll see these if you pull up PQQ on eBay or Amazon. You'll see these for sale. These brands. Doctor's Best, Now, Life Extension, Anjaro, and Twin Labs. And which one is this guy? Mito PQQ Designs for Health is the company. Ultra Pure Prescriptions is the name of that company. Dr. Sears Primal Force. And a whole host. Source Naturals, Innovative Health, Akuma, Natural Factors, Douglas Laboratories, Global Healing. Anyway, the people they provide PQQ to are all these big name brands of providers of PQQ. So I'm getting the best of the best, basically, when you order from Mitsubishi out of Japan. And I'm actually not getting it directly from them. I'm getting it via somebody that purchased a bulk of PQQ from Mitsubishi that lives in Canada, and then they divvied it out, and I bought 5 grams of it from them. So I'm getting the good stuff. So I'm real excited about that. The stuff I got before, it obviously is working, so it is a good grade, and likely pharmaceutical as stated. And so I'm real happy with it, but this was cheaper overall to buy 5 grams at once, and so I went with that this time. So that's my PQQ that's coming. So I take that every morning. Now back to the kitchen. Anyway, I believe the CUSAC protocol calls for 10 to 20 milligrams per day, and I'm taking roughly 25. 20 to 25 of the PQQ every morning. The next item I take, push this one off to the side, is niacinamide, which is vitamin B3. I got mine from Lifeline. I ordered it via eBay. I don't have Amazon Prime, and I'm never going to have it because I think it's a ripoff. My father-in-law has it, and he's had nothing but issues. The 2-day shipping has been basically hit and miss, and even on the items that say they're Amazon Prime, one item didn't show up that he ordered for days and days, and I finally just canceled it and ordered something else from a different company. Anyway, so yeah, Amazon Prime, not doing it. So I order via eBay, sometimes Amazon, because sometimes you get free shipping from the people that are providing the item. But eBay generally, a lot of times is free shipping. And that's where I got this. Niacinamide, vitamin B3. I use my little, I started off with just one little 7 milligram spoon of this per day. And I take now 2 of these little spoons, so 14 milligrams every morning. And that is to counteract, I save jars. Okay, and I'll talk about that in another video. And I store my supplements in the jars because the packs that they come in, which most of them look like this, are a pain in the butt to pull your supplements from, and zip and unzip, and sometimes the zippers get weak and messed up, so I transfer portions of these into jars and do it that way. That way the supplements stay fresh and you don't ruin your Ziplocs, and it's easier to pull from a jar than a Ziploc. Anyway, this one I'm doing 14 milligrams, 2 little blue spoons, 7 milligram spoons per day. And I got that brand on eBay. Then the next thing I do in the morning inside my little applesauce boat is D-ribose. The brand I bought was via eBay once again, NutriCost, and I'm doing a 1/4 teaspoon. Remember the little, I did a video on these little spoons. This one says dash. I do a full 1/4 teaspoon, this dash spoon of D-ribose every morning. The next thing I do is L-lysine. That's what it looks like, white powder. D-ribose is a white powder too, so is the niacinamide. I guess I should show you guys that. Let me show you those real quick and then we'll get on to the next thing. Okay. This is the niacinamide. It is a very white powder. It looks like baking soda to me as far as the texture. And I do 2 little teaspoons, 2 little 7 milligram spoons like that in my applesauce. Then the D-ribose, you can see humidity gets to this. You can tell my son's been digging in it because there's little bits of stuff in there. Because he doesn't put a clean spoon in my D-ribose. That's probably another reason why I'm clumping a bit. Anyway, D-ribose is a sugar. It is sticky-ish. And I do one of these, the dash spoon, which is a 1/4 teaspoon every morning. And it is sticky. Okay, back to my L-lysine. The L-lysine is not on the protocol, but if you take L-arginine, and you've had chicken pox, or if you get little blisters around your mouth or nose, L-lysine is a must, because L-arginine can make what is that? Shingles. Can cause shingles and cause flare-ups of herpes viruses. And as we know, there's a whole bunch of different herpes simplexes, so this isn't just the type that you get from sexually transmitted reasons. This is for all types. And so L-lysine, have to have it if you've had chicken pox or you have herpes or anything like that, because of the shingles and flare-ups of herpes. So L-lysine, I take one of the little 1/4 teaspoons full plus a half, so another 1/8 teaspoon of that every morning in my applesauce. And it reminds me kind of of baking soda too, and its texture. It's very, the little powders like to stick to each other. As you can see, they don't move around very easy. So that's another one of my morning supplements. Okay, another one I put in my applesauce is my quercetin dihydrate. This is for the mast cell protocol. That's what it looks like. It is a powder. And I put a 1/4 teaspoon in my applesauce. And it's a yellow, kind of cakey powder. The lysine's cakey too. The next item in my jars, this is Copa Minari. I got this on eBay. I got the quercetin on, all my stuff's from eBay, I think, pretty much. Most of it. The one I purchased is organic by Herbadiet. Comes out of India. The shipping was surprisingly fast. It says a 1/2 teaspoon. I'm taking a 1/4 teaspoon every morning. I will do videos, like I said, on each and every one of these individually and tell you the benefits, side effects, drug interaction precautions, etc. But I do a 1/4 teaspoon of this every morning in my applesauce. It's very aromatic. Almost smells like marijuana. It's a good way to put it. It's a very loose powder. It's lovely. I actually, when I got it, I used 1/2 teaspoon and made tea, a cup of tea with it. Oh my gosh, it was so good. It's very aromatic. I'm trying to think of what else besides marijuana. A real earthy, it's very it's yummy. Yeah. And once I do the video on the benefits of this particular herb leaf, you'll see why I added it to my protocol. This is not protocol, not mast cell. This is my own doing. Anyway, that goes in my applesauce too. And let's see, anything else? Okay, that's the end of the things I add to my applesauce. Anyway, I take my little teaspoon of applesauce, put all that stuff in the middle of it, kind of fold some over the top of the little pile of powders, and then scoop it up with my spoon and down it. Doesn't taste bad, gets it over with quick, not a problem. When I drink my kefir, I take my mushrooms, my maitake and my lion's mane. So I do this in the morning. All these are in the morning. So I get most of my stuff out of the way in the AM. I take one each of these, and I believe they're 500 let's see, yeah, 500 milligrams a piece. And I take one of each in the mornings. I'm very, because of my back and all the horrible subluxing I've been having with my neck and everything, which my neck seems, well, it seems better some days and worse others, but I may go to taking, the protocol calls for one of these a day, but I may start adding one in the evening with my evening meal to help hopefully move things along. I was late getting these into my protocol because of the setbacks I had, but those are in the AM. I use my kefir. I drink down those 2 capsules in the morning. I'm actually going to do a video in the next day or so. I'm in the Ozarks, and the maitake, which is hen of the forest mushroom, grows here locally. So, and so does the lion's mane, actually. Lion's mane tends to be spring. This one grows late summer, fall, and it is currently growing here in the Ozarks. I got that confirmed by a herbalist that lives in the area that has been finding it. So I'm going to take you all on another nature hike, and it's going to be going after that mushroom. And other mushrooms and medicinals I might find, wild ones that I want to try. So yeah, I'm making quite the hobby of this. Anyway, that's my morning regimen. Now, on to my nighttime. After I eat dinner, like I said, I'm probably going to add the mushrooms to my evening, but cost-wise, I need to try to find some of those on my own growing wild, and that will help budget-wise with affording this. Anyway, in the evenings I do L-arginine, because when you take L-arginine, like I said, chickenpox, herpes, yeah, can cause problems. And so you need the L-lysine to go with it, but you want to take them at least 5 hours apart. So I do my L-lysine in the morning, the pretty white cakey stuff there, and I do my L-arginine in the evening. And right now I had the same trouble with L-arginine that I did with the aloe. I reacted horribly to it. But I stuck with it. I tried it a couple of different times, had major problems, tried it at fairly low doses, but not low enough evidently. So this time I started out at a measly 7 milligrams, little scoop, teeny scoop of it. And as you see, 250 to 500 milligrams a day is what's suggested on the protocol. And I started out at 7 milligrams. I'm currently at 75 milligrams and doing fine so far as I know. I've had some odd side effects going on, but I'm not sure if it's that or just some changes in diet I've made. Anyway, but I don't feel super sick, so I don't think I'm having a reaction as of yet. And I'm up to 75 milligrams, so I'm well on my way to full protocol amount. This, because I'm taking such a tiny amount, and this bag is so huge, and I like to re-jar my items, make them easier to dole out in the mornings, especially the morning ones. Oh my gosh, because I'm half asleep when I'm doing it. Anyway, I put some L-arginine in one of the little 1 ml bottles I got, and I just dip out of that instead of opening this bag constantly. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing with that. So that's what I store that in. Now, when I get up to full dose, I'll probably go up to these jars. But for now, that little itty bitty dude. Anyway, so that is after my evening meal is when I take that one. Then, like I said, if I add mushrooms, the 500 milligrams each. In the evenings, I will do that if I find some to keep costs down. Now, at bedtime, just an hour before bed. Yes, this is a Maxwell House coffee jug. What is this? The 28 ounce, 1 pound, 12 ounce. So not even 2 pounds anymore. Coffee. The Maxwell House coffee things are excellent. First of all, Maxwell House Blend is the coffee. Excuse me, they're mowing, and I'm very allergic to grass and, well, everything outside. Anything green growing outside or whatever, molds, fungi, you name it, I'm highly allergic, so I'm starting to get a scratchy throat while I'm doing this. Thank you, lawnmower guy. Anyway, it's not his fault. I store my diatomaceous earth. I buy mine from eBay, but it's through the company diatomaceousearth.com. And, excuse me, allergy cough. Hold on, let me get a drink of my... Oh yeah, I was telling you guys about Maxwell House coffee, house blend. The one I react to the least of all the coffees that I've tried. Just a tip. Anyway, and the containers are reusable, and the lids, they're awesome. The way they lock down and stuff, they really keep the stuff inside dry. Anyway, I always get a 10-pound bag of diatomaceous earth, and I'm still working on my first bag. 9 months or more into this. And my son uses this too. Plus, I've given some away to 3 other people in my family. Anyway, each of these is going to hold about 2 pounds of your DE, so you'll need 5 to save up 5 of them to store your DE in. And I just keep a tablespoon measuring deal inside there. There's our lawnmower guy again. You want to see him? Can you see him? Anyway, he doesn't know he started my little film here. Oh, you gotta laugh, you know. When you're sick like this, you gotta laugh. You gotta have fun, at least, with life as much as you can. Anyway, diatomaceous earth, 2 tablespoons, about an hour before bedtime. And as you can see, it's not white, it's kind of a grayish tannish color, and very cakey powder. It also will fluff up and make dust very easily. So when I measured this into about a 1/4 cup of clean, cold filtered water from my fridge, and then I let it set and wait to drop because it takes a minute for it to absorb into the water. So I'll go in the bathroom, brush my teeth while I'm waiting for it to sink in my glass. And then after I get done, I come in here and slam it down and then drink a little water behind it. Because you need to make sure you stay. Hydration is so critical for us anyway, and when you're taking diatomaceous earth, hydration is super critical because it helps detox your body. So make sure you do that. Anywho, that is what I'm currently taking. If money ever frees up enough, I was sent this free sample from Mitosynergy. This is back when they were still doing that. This is the copper that everybody's, the bioavailable copper. And it's expensive, but it's worth it. And like I said, if money ever changes for me, this will be one of the first things that I put on my next list is, and I've taken a few of these and I could tell a difference almost right away, a day or two of it. I've still got, I don't know, 6 or 7 pills in there. And I got 22 of them. It did make a difference. So I will add that to my regimen, probably in the AM, maybe at dinner. Maybe at dinner, because that's when I take the least amount of stuff. So, but anyway, I'll get advice from people on what time of the day to take it from the group. Anywho, that is supplements on Cusack protocol, mast cell protocol, and what else? Oh, my own protocol. Because, yeah, my own protocol. And I thought about trying a couple other things, but I'll let you know what those are when I do it. Anyway, oh, here we go with the weed whacker. I wonder. He was right outside the window. Anyway, I gotta laugh. This is so funny. Anyway, I hope this video finds you doing better than I am. He's now the star of my show. Can you see him? Oh, there he walked out. Walked out of view. Oh well. Anyway, hope this finds you doing better than I am, and I will be making a whole bunch more videos. I've got so much to tell you guys. Bye for now.